بس عربيات بين. اقسم بالله. اخي مدري اخي من الحين والله العظيم.
Good evening, all
عملية
of
وجعنا
you.
وايد.
Can you guys hear me? Yes, guys. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Assalamualaikum, Pak
Yes, we
Zain.
can hear you.
Welcome back.
All right, we will start our session in just 1 minute more. So I request you all to, mute your mic until and unless if you want to say something, then you can. All right, just give me 1 minute. All right, so we are starting our session. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining us in this webinar. And good to see you, all of you, to joining on time. And let's start our session. Just give me 1 minute. All right, so we are starting our session, and this session is webinar is brought to you by GSC, and this webinar is basically a specialized webinar related to environmental and sustainability, which is a very common topic nowadays, environmental sustainability skills for managers. So we are receiving so many queries, so many requests from the multiple region and from no hundred of more than 100 of participants that please arrange a webinar related to environmental sustainability. What is this? What is this all about? What is the significance of this environmental sustainability? What is the content? So sustainability is a huge word, I believe, but let's start a small introduction. And this is a kind of a 45 minutes webinar in which in the end of the webinar, you can ask your question with us, and our team will be there for you, and you can, you can take all the detail in between. If you want to ask, if you want to say anything, you can ask me, regarding this regarding your confusion question related to environmental sustainability for skills for manager. What will be the career pathway? What kind of training you can attend in order to develop a skills of environmental sustainability for managers, and how to enroll yourself. First of all, let's start introduction of GSC. GSC is basically a global organization for training, consultancy, technical services. They are providing managerial and technical trainings. They are offering training not only in Pakistan, they are offering training all over the world. They have multiple offices, and they have so many people who are offering the specialized trainers. They have multiple competent people. They have a very good team who will delivering the training on different topics. So they are serving uh, the industry in different domains, and mainly they are focusing on QHEC training, technical assessments, consultancy services, advisory services, accreditation services, and they are your reliable training partner as well. So these are one of the accreditation they have. They have multiple prestigious accreditation all over the world. They are certified from ICEP. They are certified from Procure, CQI, IRCA, Project Management, OSHA, AOSH, and they have a number of certifications, which is being very, very valuable right now for the professionals as well. So let's start the small introduction of related to GSE. Just give me 1 minute. So in this course, we will talk about your responsibility related to uh, sustainability, environmental sustainability. You can ask your question. You can ask your myths, confusion related to environmental sustainability. How you can manage the environmental sustainability. What are the important elements, and what are the areas which you need to implement? What are the areas you need to cover for environmental sustainability? So let's start without let's start the session, and give, let me share the screen once again. So there will be a no break in this session. This session will be continue for next 30 to 45 minutes. First session will be conducted by myself. I will introduce myself. My name is Afaq Ahmed, and I'm an auditor and trainer for ISO standards. I have conducted more than 250 lead auditor courses. In this industry, I have serving since past 15 years. The prime responsibility of myself is conducting audit. I'm an approved trainer for ISO 9001, 45001, 14001 in energy management system and environmental sustainability. So these are one of the core areas. Apart from the auditing, I'm also a visiting faculty lecturer in different universities over here in Pakistan, and I'm serving my clients not only in Pakistan but outside the Pakistan as well. So this is my small introduction. If you want to ask anything specific, you can ask me, or you can write your question, and in the end of the session, we will ask your question. I request you to please mute yourself. If you want to ask anything, then we will give you a proper time for asking the question. So let's start the sustainability session. So we will try our level best. That this quote is very close to my heart. This next 30 to 45 minutes, we will be in the ground, because learning is not an spectator sports. The first step towards learning is to ensure that first of all, you need to you make sure your availability for this session, and this is something you ensure the practices, your commitment toward this session. So next 30 to 45 minutes we will be in the ground, because if you are in the ground, you will learn new things. We will work on three things: unlearn all the obsolete practices related to sustainability, and relearn all the practices related to the management system, and rebuild all the mechanism, right? So let's start our session. And sustainability, yes. Why do we need sustainability, right, guys? Sustainability is not a new topic. It is a topic which is more very common nowadays. When we talk about sustainability, we basically trying to protect the environment, right? uh, Environment is a very important part of our planet. If we will not protect the environment will cross back in a very harsh way. So we saw so many things around us that for sustainability, we need to protect the environment. We need to support human health and safety. We need to ensure the long term business success, because of sustainability, we meet our current needs, and without compromising the ability to future generation. We know that without the sustainability, without utilizing the natural resources, we cannot work, or we cannot throw our business. We cannot pursue our business. But we need to ensure one thing, that do not deplete or do not use the excess natural resources, so that it should be available in the next generation. We have so many example around us that I mean, there are a number of numerous of a kind of a natural resources which was available previously, but due to the excessive use, due to the mishandling, we are unable to protect it. And nowadays, their scarcity is increased, and nowadays we are purchasing, and we as a nation, pay so much amount of money to fulfill that needs, to improve the needs, to ensure the mechanism, and we are paying millions of dollars to getting that resources back. So, since sustainability is not only good for the planet, it's a good for business, because if there is wrong something wrong with the environment, it will hit back towards the businesses. We know that climate change, we know the flooding, we know the unexpected rain, the intensity and the time frame of the rain is increasing. So we saw so many issues in not only in the South Asian countries, but also in GCC countries nowadays. Recently, there are so many rainfall, and it will impact on the management system and the businesses as well. So protecting environment, supporting society, maintaining economic stability in long-term well-being is a sustainability. So no one is stopping any organization to stop utilizing the resources, but as a responsible organization, we need to protect the environment. It is just a small thing, that how much we require from the environment and how much we actually utilizing it, right? All right. So these are three important things which we need to identify. Sustainability can be complicated, confusing. Action on climate needs to be priority or for many organization. And I can see a lot of opportunities improve over the environmental performance. These are three very common statements, which is being very common in the industry. Whenever we visit different province, different state of the country, we saw that so many people are working on, so many people are actually talking about that sustainability can be complicated and confusing. Yes, I do agree with it, because still, I mean, there lots of companies, lots of organization. Even we do have a United Nations Charter for sustainability as well, but still there is no uniform standard available for evaluate, for implement the sustainable practices, and the world is dividing into so many parts. I mean, some countries are reporting on IFRS. Some countries are following the BSRS reporting mechanism. So, as far as environmental management system is concerned, we do have a global standard like ISO 14001. For energy, we have 50001. For greenhouse gases, we have 14064. So, for environmental perspective, we do have a uniform standard. But as far as sustainability is basically combination of so many standards. Like we have some environmental standard, energy standard, the reporting guidelines. The combination of sustainability is so many standards and guidelines, but still there is one uniform standard which is actually missing all over the world. But maybe some of the organizations are working on it. Maybe ISO will come up with some uniform standard in upcoming days. So action to eliminate the needs to be priority for my organization. Yes. Uh, Sustainability is a kind of a result oriented management system. It's a result oriented guideline. It's a kind of a mechanism which is having a quick results. You can see the result in your management system if you implement the sustainable practices. And after 2026, I promise me this, after 2020, October 2026, there will be a boom of sustainability. And when we say a boom of sustainability and sustainable practices, so there will be lots of career opportunities. There will be lot of money, and there will a lot of opportunities which is for all those people who are working for in the sustainability field. I can see a lot of opportunity to improve the environmental performance. Yes, we do agree with it, because when we talk about environment is different from area to area. There are some different elements, there are some different aspects, so which are because when we visit to the South Asian countries like Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, so we saw a different kind of environmental performance which need to be improved. But when we go towards the G8 countries, the developed countries, we saw a different mechanism, different improvement related to environmental performance. Right. So, which sustainability issues would like you to learn about the most? I request you to please write down in the chat box that is there a specific reason the sustainable issues are to learn that when you are attending this webinar. So, what is in your mind? I mean, what kind of uh, sustainable issue you would like to learn from this, not only from this webinar, but ultimately in your career, and what kind of sustainable issue you heard a lot around you? Because as far as if I talk about myself, so sustainability issue, I saw a lot of related to the flood, the climate change, excessive heat. Yes, I request you to please mute yourself. Then you can use the chat box. And yes, carbon footprint is one of the issue. Harun Sheikh said, yes, carbon footprint is emission. Sakib Sultan, yes, we do agree with it. Emission. So sustainability, these are the very common sustainability issues. I mean, these are a kind of a sustainability issue which is directly impact on sustainability environment. GHG emissions, yes. Net zero, which is a very most common thing. Every organization would like to go on net zero, but unfortunately, when we are asking about their I mean, they said net zero means we need to do nothing and we need to do it comes from automatic aspects. No, green technology, green building. Yes, Aisha, correct. Abu Abu Bakar Alvi, GHG. Yes, green building, green technology, net zero, GHG emission. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely, absolutely. Good, good, excellent.
That's
I request again to keep yourself mute so that other participant will not disturb from your mic. So, which sustainability issue you would like to learn from us? ESG, yes, the next big thing, ESG. Construction industry, yes, sustainable. I think you are talking about sustainability related to the construction industry. Construction industry, by the way, most common, so most hardest thing for the health and safety management system as well. But when we talk about sustainability, yes, carbon footprint is very very higher side. So what about the courses from the Green Building Council become an accredited professional? Yes, yes, we will discuss it. We will discuss it. Reduce waste, promote recycling, ES, EHS, and ESH. Okay, population explosion. Perfect, perfect. Evolve myself in sustainability. Previously I was working
Hello everyone, good evening. My name is Sayyid Abdul Wahabadi and I'm marketing manager at GSE. Sir Afaq facing a little internet issue and he will join us as soon as possible. So please just give me 5 minutes.
सर मैं डिस्कनेक्ट हुआ हूँ, बस 2 मिनट में कनेक्ट करता हूँ।
आया था नहीं बेगडी nasıl bu? Bu anlatıyor. Bu onu kanıyor.
Abdul Mohit, yes, we will give you a certificate after the your session and
Class
your certificate will give you your email
वैसे
at your email.
सेमिनार जा
Okay. Hmm.
और लेकिन वीडियो ली वीडियो ली और यार आ गई तातू तातू आ गई तातू अस्सलाम वालेकुम। तातू 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 आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ। क्या हाल है जी? क्या हाल है?
तातू काम करो तो काम करो
Hi dear. Please, someone from this session is their mic is open. This not good. Keep close this mic.
क्रीम खा गया है? मेरे भी क्रीम लाया, खुशबू आ रही है।
And I have one please concern regarding the this session will take place how much time?
Sorry, guys, I was disconnected. And this that is happening. I mean, seriously, when we do anything good, this is always happening. So I'm really apologize for that. So let's continue the session. I'm very sorry and really appreciate your patience, to be honest. Thank you. So let's start our session. So we were talk about the sustainability issue, and I was sharing with my experience with you guys that I always would like to be a part of a good, responsible citizen. And when we talk about the responsible citizen, we need to be sustainable. To be honest, if we are not sustainable, uh, then that is again a kind of a question mark on ourselves. So let's move on towards thing which we need to discuss to complete this. I will not take your much time because I know it's a weekend for so many people. So when we talk about sustainability and sustainable development, so there are three pillars of sustainability. First is the environment, second is the social economy, third is the economic condition. The economy and the first is the environment, second is the economy, then ultimately there are three P's which we would like to discuss, and that is the sustainability is environmental, social, and economic issue. First of all, our environment, then social, then economic. Because if we provide good environmental condition for our people, they will be having they will be a kind a very they will be healthy. Then when they will become healthy, so they are more valuable for the economy. If anyone or if diseases and health issues are common in any country or any society, they will not contribute positively into the into the area, so into the economic part. For example, I conduct regular training, I conduct regular audits. I try my level best to avoid so many things. I would love to eat the fast food. I would love to drink cold drinks and other juices, but I avoid. Why? Because I need to be my health. I cannot compromise on my health. Similarly, guys, similarly, when we talk about the planet, so if we want that the planet will keep giving us the natural resources, natural the environment, the good thing for the planet, oxygen level, which is being very important. And if you want to, actually the point is, let's discuss very openly. If you want to grow the industry, you need some so you need resources, and there is alone a single resource we require, and that is planet. The source of all resources is planet. So it is very important that we never say as a sustainability expert, or I should not call myself an expert. As a sustainability student, we cannot stop any industry to stop depleting the resources. But we urge the people, we urge the industry, we urge the institutions that please utilize the resources and pay back to the environment, right? So sustainable development is basically a 3P concept: people, planet, and profit. So the sustainable development is the process for meeting needs without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs by balancing environmental protection, social equality, and economic growth. So let's discuss regarding the significance of sustainable development, but let's discuss what are the 10 global sustainability environmental issue right now in the world, so that we ensure the sustainability. Every organization is working on the sustainability, but it is very important to understand that what is our business needs, what is our actual business need, what are the activities which we are offering, and if we nowadays there is an 10 global issue which is being very common all over the world. So I just playing a small video in front of you. All you need to do is simple two things. You need to watch the video very carefully and relate the issue which is being connect with your company. I request you to again please mute your mic because. All right, so watch the video, and there is 10 global environmental issue right now. So you need to check either which particular issue is related to your business. So please hold on, and I'm playing a video, and when we will come back the video, we will take your feedback.
21st century has begun. The environmental challenges we have ahead of us, set out in the UN's 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, are many. This global plan of action, adopted in 2015, puts forward specific measures to achieve a world that is fairer, more prosperous, and more respectable of the environment within 10 years. With the help of many surveys and a lot of research, it has been found that more than 50% of people across the globe believe that abrupt climate change is the biggest global concern. It is seriously impacting the health of our planet. It is the reason behind so many other problems. But it's not the only one we should pay attention to. We have here the rundown of the top 10 major global environmental issues of today. Number 10. Public health issues. COVID-19 stole the headlines in 2020 and revealed that most countries were vastly underprepared for a pandemic. Still, the current environmental problems pose a lot of risk to the health of humans and animals. Dirty water is the biggest health risk globally and poses a threat to the quality of life and public health. Today, 785 million people, 1 in 9, lack access to safe water, and 2 billion people, 1 in 3, lack access to a toilet. The water crisis is a health crisis. Nearly 1 million people die each year from water, sanitation, and hygiene-related diseases, which could be reduced with safe water and sanitation access. Every 2 minutes, a child dies from a water-related illness. Access to safe water and sanitation contributes to improved health and helps prevent the spread of infectious diseases. Number 9. Acid rain. Acid rain is not pure acid falling from the sky, but rather it is rainfall or atmospheric moisture that has been mixed with elements and gases that have caused the moisture to become more acidic than normal. Acidic precipitation can be caused by natural, volcanoes, or man-made activities, such as cars and electricity generation. Air pollution like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides can cause respiratory diseases or worsen these diseases. Acid rain can be extremely harmful to forests too. Acid rain that seeps into the ground can dissolve nutrients, such as magnesium and calcium, that trees need to be healthy. Another thing, when acid rain and dry acidic particles fall to Earth, the nitric and sulfuric acid that makes the particles acidic can land on statues, buildings, and other man-made structures and damage their surfaces. The acidic particles corrode metal and cause paint and stone to deteriorate more quickly. Number 8. Ozone layer depletion. The ozone layer is a layer of gas present in the uppermost part of the atmosphere. It protects the planet by stopping the UV rays that are coming from the sun. Ozone layer depletion increases the amount of UVB that reaches the Earth's surface. Laboratory and epidemiological studies demonstrate that UVB causes non-melanoma skin cancer and plays a significant role in malignant melanoma development. In addition, UVB has been linked to the development of cataracts, a clouding of the eye lens. In addition to that, UVB radiation has been found to cause damage to the early developmental stages of fish, shrimp, crab, amphibians, and other marine animals. The most severe effects are decreased reproductive capacity and impaired larval development. It has major effects too on plants, biogeochemical cycles to materials as well. Number 7. Deforestation. Deforestation simply means clearing green cover and making that land available for residential, industrial, or commercial purposes. Our forests are natural sinks of carbon dioxide and produce fresh oxygen. They also help regulate temperature and rainfall. But every minute, forests the size of 20 football fields are cut down. By 2030, the planet might have only 10% of its forests. If deforestation isn't stopped, they could all be gone in less than 100 years. Soil erosion, irregular rains, flooding, increased greenhouse gases are some of the adverse effects this has on our environment. Number 6. Loss of biodiversity. Biodiversity loss refers to the decline or disappearance of biological diversity, understood as the variety of living things that inhabit the planet. Human activity is leading to the extinction of species and habitats and loss of biodiversity. Ecosystems, which took millions of years to perfect, are in danger when any species population is decimating. Biodiversity is essential because every species on the Earth is helpful to keep many ecosystems healthy, thriving, and balanced. It plays a vital role in the sustainability of life on Earth. More than 500 species of land animals are on the brink of extinction and are likely to be lost within 20 years. The same number were lost over the whole of the last century. Many species have experienced substantial losses, and many are nearing extinction, so awareness is essential to control it. Number 5. Ocean acidification. Human activities release CO2 into the atmosphere, which leads to atmospheric warming and climate change. Around a third to a half of the CO2 released by human activities is absorbed into the oceans. While this helps reduce the rate of atmospheric warming and climate change, it also has a direct chemical effect on seawater, which we call ocean acidification. Due to this, the pH level of the seawater increases, affecting marine life and coral reefs, so controlling the amount of CO2 in our atmosphere will also help our oceans sustain life. Number 4. Waste disposal. The overconsumption of resources and the creation of plastics are creating a global crisis of waste disposal. Developed countries are notorious for producing excessive waste or garbage and dumping their waste in the oceans in less developed countries. Removal of garbage into a landfill can cause leaching of contaminants into soil and water. It also leads to the emissions of toxic gases in the environment. Waste management has become a necessity now. Reduce, reuse, recycle. We should reduce our packaging purchase, minimize toxicity, then reuse bags, containers, and other items. We should also start recycling. Many of us have tools and other things that we don't use regularly. Consider sharing them with your neighbors and friends. Renting is also a great option to consider. Number 3. Overpopulation. The human population continues to grow rapidly worldwide. Humanity entered the 20th century with 1.6 billion people. Right now, we're about 7.5 billion. Estimates put us at nearly 10 billion by 2050. More people mean an increased demand for food, water, housing, energy, healthcare, transportation, and more. All consumption contributes to ecological degradation, increased conflicts, a high unemployment rate, and a higher risk of large-scale disasters like pandemics. Having a better education like awareness of family planning and knowledge of sex education is an effective solution to solve the overpopulation in the world. Number 2. Global warming. Global warming occurs when carbon dioxide, CO2, and other air pollutants collect in the atmosphere and absorb sunlight and solar radiation that have bounced off the Earth's surface. Climate changes like global warming are the result of human practices, like the emission of greenhouse gases. This leads to rising temperatures of the ocean and the Earth's surface, causing natural disasters that include flooding, melting of polar ice caps, rising sea levels, and unnatural precipitation patterns such as flash floods, hurricanes, wildfires, drought, excessive snow, or desertification. It has become crucial to control these carbon emissions by changing our habits. Number 1. Pollution. There are 7 key types of pollution: air, water, soil, noise, radioactive, light, and thermal. These are primary causes that affect our environment in many ways. All these types of pollution are interlinked and influence each other. Therefore, we need to tackle all of them together. Pollution disturbs our ecosystem's balance, affects our everyday lives, and gives rise to human illnesses and global warming. Pollution has reached its peak due to the development and modernization in our lives. It impacts every aspect of our environment, including both humans and animals alike. Our environment is constantly changing. There is no denying that fact. However, as our environment changes, so does the need to become increasingly aware of the problems that surround it. These issues must be solved for the world to remain a supportive habitat for humans and other species. That is it for today's video. We hope you learned something valuable today.
I hope you find this video very informative, guys, because each time when I saw this video, I believe and I understand a new dimension of my thinking. I mean, I hope you enjoy this video. Let's start this session. Uh, so before the session, I was asking you that when we start working on sustainability in the industry, so people are asking us that from where we should start, from where we should start. So these global 10 challenges give you a clear idea that these are the steps, these are the things which we need to discuss, and these are the areas which we need to focus. That if our company are including, among issue becoming a reason of these 10 global issues, this will impactful, and this will be this will be a red challenge for you. Over here, I want to mention two important things, but after two slides. So what happened at global environmental issues, and the one of the prestigious platform all over the world is basically World Economic Forum. I hope you heard about World Economic Forum. World Economic Forum is a platform where global economists, global best economy, emerging economies, and struggling economies, all representative are sit together, which is being very rare in the world. But World Economic Forum is basically talking about the global risk. And if you evaluate the 2024 global risk, they categorize the biggest risks into two categories. One is 2 year risk, and one is next 10-year risk. If we talk about the 2 year risk, that is misinformation and disinformation, extreme weather condition. We saw the extreme weather condition. Uh, Let me say, it is very hard to say, but again, let me say this. Every month we have a flood. Every month we have a extreme weather condition in any country. Last month, uh, Indonesia, before that Sri Lanka, before that Bangladesh, before that India, Pakistan. If we talk about last 6 months, so you can understand the significance of this biggest problem. Societal polarization. Unfortunately, our society get very polarized and divided into different beliefs and other things, which is not in our topic right now. But cybersecurity is one of the biggest risks for all kind of business. Even in the individual, even if you are in the institution, or even you are from any non-governmental or NGO type of organization, all institutions are having a biggest risk of cybersecurity. Instead of armed conflict, which is also arise. So these are 2 year challenge. If we talk about the biggest 10 years challenge, so extreme weather kind events, critical change of earth system, biodiversity loss, natural resources depletion or shortage, misinformation and disinformation. In order to, we cannot go from one planet to another. This is our problem. I mean, if we face a problem in one country, we just took a visa of other country and fly to other country. But this particular issue is related to the complete planet. So we cannot change the planet, unfortunately, till now 2025. So what we need to do, we need to do a simple thing. We need to make this planet livable. To be honest, we need to make this planet livable. But how? This is a question. So we required a sustainability is the answer. So how we need to implement the sustainability is addressing environmental, social and economic issue. This is the prime time, to be honest, for organizational purpose, for the institution purpose. For example, for government purpose, maybe not in our hand, but for organizational perspective, this is in our hand. Even we need to sit with our family that we need to reduce the use of plastic polythene bags. We need to promote the recyclable things. We need to reduce the waste. This is the time that we need to sit together with our loved one, with our families, with our community, with our institution to talk about the sustainability. Because if we will not take good measures today in 2025, maybe our next generation will not see lots of natural resources which we see, which we witness in our childhood. So there are three categories. We need to invest in environment. How we can invest in environment, such as climate change is an issue, cutting greenhouse gas emission is an issue, protecting nature, it is ultimate responsibility, conserving resources. We need to conserve the resource. We need to protect the nature. We need to stop deforesting, and we need to put our individual role to make the environment good. If we create a good environment, if we invest in environment, the society will be getting the result by having good health, having good years of life. Normally in most of the countries, 50 to 60 year is the maximum years. However, it was 75 just 5 or 10 years back. Social sustainability means we need to improve the healthcare services. We need to ensure the human rights and equality. This is the time we need to promote justice. This is the time we need to understand the rights of each people to another people. Then if we invest in society, ultimately people will grow. When people grow, they can contribute economically. If a person does not have a good health, can you imagine he or she can work 8 hours per day? Not at all. So if we need to no, we need to identify uh, areas where we are depleting our health. Maybe possible this is one of the very common story which I witnessed from my mother and my grandmothers. They said, on your age we never get tired. And so I was amazed why it was happened, because they are more health wise, they are more strong in our age bracket. Why? Because at that particular time, so many things they are utilizing, they are natural. They are not a kind of you can say that artificial. So we need to identify if our company is involving any social issue, economic issue, or environmental issue. Social issue means inequality, poor working condition, lack of education, health problem. So as an organization, as a society, we need to work on these particular principle. For economic issues, we need to work on poverty, unemployment, unstable market, overconsumption of resources. We need, for example, if I required 1 glass of water and I waste 4 glass of water, and then I utilize 1 glass of water, which is actually my need. So what I did, maybe I do opportunity. So similarly, when we are the organization, we need to calculate that how much carbon we can excrete, how much resources do we require, what kind of actual resources, and do we have any alternative, for example, renewable, non-renewable resources. Environmental issues like pollution, climate change, deforestation, and loss of biodiversity, which is ultimately impact on resource depletion. So answer of all these things is just
Okay.
one, and that is sustainable development
Okay, that
goal.
is.
Sustainable development goal, it's a United Nations sustainable development goal, which is being very common nowadays. And after 2030, that is ultimate, the mandatory requirement. Over here, that important thing which I need to share with you guys. Previously we select, and let me share you the importance of this particular climate change things. Previously, when we are selecting our when we are selecting our vendor supplier, so normally what we did, we basically select them on the basis of prices they are offering us. But after that, we need to, when ISO is becoming very common, so we need to register we need to register our supplier vendor management system, and then we work with them. But over the period of time, this is the time, guys. And after 2026, which is being very rare, that nowadays, after 1 year, all those vendors will not allow to work a good MNC if they are not working on these 17 principle. These 17 principle is now and never situation. So all those company who are actually start working on it, and I feel very proud that recently I have visited two companies over here in my country. I cannot quote the name of the company, but that is on the north side of my country. I visited them and I see their management system already working on them, because they already evaluate, they already realize that if they are not being applied, they are not working on sustainable goals, they cannot work with international clients. So everyone would like to work with international clients, but sustainable goal is very important. So previously, when we conduct audit of ISO standards, so nowadays it is important that you need to identify, I mean, you need to identify if the company is working on these 17 principle or not. If they are working on these 17 principle, they are they are open to work on that, because this is a sustainable goal which is a UN, which is started working on UN 2015 agenda, and after 2030 these are mandatory. So but why I'm saying that after 2026 you see a drastic change that companies are going towards attain, because in next year ISO standards, you know that ISO 9001 and ISO 14001 is upgrading. These 17 principle is becoming a part of ISO standards, and if you are not working on that, you cannot go there, you cannot work with other part organizations. So either you start working on 17, either the businesses are ready to either sold, either closed. So these and not only the institution, it's a big why, because United Nation agrees, United Nation ask all those companies, all those countries, actually all those member countries, all the member countries of United Nation, they need to work on these 17 goals. So first of all, the governance issue, the governance level, all countries government need to working on 17 goals. If they are being stopped or they are being slow because they have different priorities, the big companies need to work on that. For example, if you're talking about the blue chip companies, the first layer of the companies, they are working so many vendors. So if your company is not sustainable, you cannot work with them. If your company is sustainable, you have a better business opportunity. Out of these 17 goals, you can categorize these goals into three big category. One is environment, society, and governance. So these are three big some goals are related to environment, some are related to society, and some are related to governance. So these are category. You need to identify that which environment goals are related to which goals are related to environmental aspect, society, and governance. Right. So last but not the least, the ecological footprint. Ecological footprint is very important to understand because what is footprint? We heard so many things about the carbon footprint. Over here, I'm talking about the bigger term, ecological footprint. What is ecological footprint? Ecological footprint is basically the measurable impact. Again, the measurable impact of your all ecological aspect over the planet. For example, if I have a platter of pizza, if I took two slices, that is my impact on that pizza. I know it's a dinner time, so many people are waiting for the dinner, but let's discuss this example. So ecological footprint is basically the impact from the industry, from the countries over the planet. For example, each year humanity use 1.75% of the planet. So if we talk about, if we evaluate that one planet is enough, we have, but we are trying to deplete the resources 0.75% extra. So it means you are depleting the planet more aggressively. So you can imagine after 10 years how much scarcity do we have in terms of the ecological footprint. So these are the important things which we need to discuss. So let me share a very important slide, and then we will conclude our today's. We will go towards your, your question answer. Yes. So in order to understand this, it is important that organization need to work on it. So there are two ways. One way is your organization need to go on sustainable development, which is they need to ultimately go. They need to ultimately work on it. Second thing is career building. Guys, to be honest, if you ask me, that year is end and what should be your 2026 agenda, your career agenda should be go towards sustainability. If you mark my word, if you will not invest yourself, your resources towards to getting any sustainability certification, then the more you take time, the more maybe you lost the opportunity. Because I evaluate this opportunity earlier this year. I start my work thanks to my one of the friends who motivates me to do that, because I was more towards health and safety, environment and quality audits and ISO standards. But now I'm working on sustainability. Why? Because I know I don't want to obsolete. I want to be in this industry. So in order to be in the industry, sustainability is now and never goal. So as a responsible organization, environmental management system, environmental sustainability standard. ISEP is basically their accreditation. So they have two certification. One is environmental sustainability for introduction for people who are not directly working on that on ESG. They need to start with environmental sustainability for introduction. It is 5 years, 5 days classes. But if you are manager, if you are already an environmentalist, if you are already teaching environment, if you are already a EHSC manager and you are looking for a training, you are looking for new opportunity. So environmental sustainability skills for manager is for you guys. So this is all from my side. Don't think I'm forcing you, but just write this statement, make your agenda 2026, the year of sustainability. So that's all from my side. I hope you understand this thing, and you like our webinar series. And we have our team member with us. And if you have any question, one by one, we can take your question. Or I am copying our email address with you as well if you want to pursue your career in the environmental sustainability. You can, I mean, this is your call, to be honest. We are not no one to ask you or force you, but you are responsible for your action, and your action should be sustainable. So you can develop yourself. I am copying my email ID on the chat box. Even after the session, our team is love to answer your queries. You can share your queries with us on the email address. Moreover, you can ask the question in Urdu, Hindi, English, whatsoever easy for you. Then, yes, guys, over to you. Let's take your
Yes,
name and
yeah,
your question. Yes, let's start.
yes, right. You can complete. You can complete. No problem. I will come after. No issues.
Yeah,
Please
I
continue.
have completed. I have non-stop
Okay.
speaking last one hour.
Yeah, well, really the webinar session is very fruitful for me since this is Munawar and basically
Can you
I am
please open the
HSC.
camera? Can you please open the
Okay,
camera? So
let me open. Okay.
yes, so we
Yeah,
can
this is
see.
Munawar.
Yeah, yes, Munawar.
Yeah, this is Munawar Sen, HSC professional. Actually, I been forced to learn about this sustainability things, but really I was not fully aware about this sustainability. Like through this session, what I learned, sustainability not only about the environment. Yes, there is multiple things regarding what you mentioned about the social economics. These are the really very good impact we should learn, and definitely the recommendation from your end I will go through with the managerial skill. This one, inshallah. Thank you so much. This is from my end.
Thank you, Mr.
Assalamu alaikum,
Munawar.
sir.
You should go for sustainability for managers. You will find out yourself altogether a new way of getting your opportunity, since you are working out of the country. So you get more opportunity. Thank you for your
Assalamu alaikum,
appreciation.
sir.
You're welcome.
Walaikum assalam.
So this is Gohar Ali from KSA.
Yes, Gohar.
I am working as HEC officer, and especially I'm looking environment. So which one option is good for me, because I'm confused. The sustainability skill for managers or a foundation certificate. What's the basic difference between this certification and membership?
All right. So what's your current qualification? Have you done environmental management system, ISO
Yes.
14001?
Yeah, I have done NIBOSH EMC, Environmental Management Certification from Shields College online.
Okay.
And
Mashallah.
as well as basic safety courses, as well as my degree is biotechnology and genetics engineering. It's related to biological sciences.
Perfect. So do you have paper and pen?
Yes, I have this.
All right. Just write down the certification which I'm giving you.
Okay.
Please write environmental sustainability for managers. This is for you. This is my prescription for you. You need to take this certification within 3 months, or you can say that because if you are a good package, you will be more attractive for the companies. Simple as
Sir,
that.
Sir, I have one question, sir, because my environmental background is not strong.
No problem at all. And the good thing is environmental sustainability managers training is starting from basics. And we have a very good
what's about
trainers.
foundation? What's about foundation, environmental foundation?
Yeah, foundation is good, but I since you have a good, you already have a good certification in your bucket. So I don't, if you want to go with the foundation, very good. You need to prepare foundation, but ultimately you go towards a skill for managers because you need to grab the opportunity for the management part. So
But this one, sir, this one selection choice from your GSC. GSC, I decided because I already pay your the 50% pieces now. But still I am confused why they give me this option sustainability for foundation certification.
if you let me very honest with you,
Okay.
if you want to learn from the basic, like for me, I start when I develop myself, I start foundation course because foundation course give you a dimension, a kind of a basic knowledge, right? So if you are kind of a student like me who want to invest, who want to learn from the basic, then foundation, there is no harm to understand foundation course. I'm
Okay,
not
so
stopping you. You can go
okay.
there for. Yeah.
Okay, and what's about membership between different between the managerial skills membership and foundation skills? I'm associate.
You can go there. You can go ahead with the membership as well. No issues at all. But to be honest, first thing is you need to learn from it because when you become a part of your organization, maybe possible you wouldn't like, but let me very honest with you because I cannot dishonest with my career, with my opinion. When you pursue your career in any organization, they will not ask for your membership. They will said, Kohar, this is your designation. This is the company requirements, invest, do something for the sustainability. Over there you will learn from the foundation course and managerial course. So having the association, it is very good goal, but try to understand things. I always simply my ask to my student, whatever you want to do, IOSH, NIBOSH, OSHA, ABC 123, whatsoever you want to do, but you need to justify this certification in the industry. So make sure whatever certification you are having, not just a piece of paper, you must have the certification. I hope I answered your question. Let's move on towards next.
One question, sir. Last, how to upgrade my associate membership to practitioner membership if I am willing.
For that, I request you. I have shared and my team members sharing their email addresses in the chat box. Please go to the chat box, copy the email IDs of my team members, info email ID or my two member. They are sharing their email address. Copy the email address. Write down
Okay, thank you, sir.
the email to
Thank
us.
you.
My team will responding you.
Okay, thank you for information. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Next question, please.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam.
Sir, regarding this sustainability, I have one question.
Yes, please.
The course you just now tell us, I have heard about other tools like Lead AP and Lead GA. So is it relatable to this sustainability also? So what should we do? We
Yes,
should
it
prefer Lead
is.
AP.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is
So
related.
so we have
Please
to
complete your question.
go to lead AP or GA, or we start from the basic.
Mr. Sardar, thank you very much for attending this session and thank you for your question. You remember I have shared one slide that sustainability is ambiguity. I still am very confused. Remember that slide?
Mm,
This is the
Yes, yes,
question. Currently in market, there are so many certifications of sustainability.
yes.
But I suggest you as an facilitator, try to get those certification which start from basic. So
Okay,
you need to understand the basic things. What is sustainability? What is S of sustainability? What is U of sustainability? What is T of sustainability? What is sustainable growth? What are the pillars? So
Ye-
if you invest in basics, so that will impact. But if you go towards the higher certification, maybe you got the certificate, but when you go to the industry, maybe possible that might backfire. Let me very honest with you, because now day and night people are asking me, they are willing to get the certificate, but they are not willing to get the knowledge behind the certificate. So go with the introduction course of sustainability, environmental sustainability, and IEMA is a good option. I do agree with this.
okay, sir, thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Next question, please.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum
Hi.
assalam. Walaikum
Sir, my
assalam.
question, the water consumption at industrial level and domestic level and commercial level increasing day by day.
Yes.
And what will be the future of water,
There will be
underground water?
no, there will be, let me say very well, let me say very honest, maybe possible you won't like it. There will be no drinkable water in future. Uh,
Sir,
even even last, let me say why. Last in 15 years ago, one of our leader, I cannot quote the name, they said the next generation war will be on water. And people
yes, sir.
ask him that he is fool.
Yes, sir.
Nowadays, there are so many water. So there will be two challenge. Those country who has lots of rain, lots of water, they do not have resources to store it. And those country who has the resource to store it, they don't have the rain.
Just like past month, Iran, no,
Yes.
and 1 year ago, Pakistan,
Yes.
more flooded.
The
Sir,
yes.
what?
The level of water is decreasing day by day, so it's a global issue. It's an important thing to understand that the water, and that is the reason lots of companies are working on effluent plant, the recycling of the water. So we need to think about it.
Sir,
Thank
what
you.
will the governmental level or international to conserve this, or this problem will be a bigger problem and the biggest problem in future, worst condition, or something will be solvable? Just many environments, NGOs, government action, are they working on papers or real work?
Lots of countries are working on that. And to be honest, I cannot say that this issue is not being addressed. So many people are working, so many countries are working for it. But we are waiting for the results. Me
We
also waiting for the result.
we are waiting for results, or we are working on it at Pakistan
Yeah,
level.
we cannot quote the any country name, to be honest. But still, we need to understand, Jamal. We need to understand our responsibility. How many water we are saving. We cannot say to anyone else, right?
Sir, we are saving and we are educating to save water at domestic and commercial and industrial. I am an HSC engineer at Packages Converter Limited, Lahore. I try and my
All right.
sustainability
Thank
team.
you. Thank you for your question. I hope I answer your question. Yes, guys. Last two question. Then my team member
Yes, sir.
will want to say something for you.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Yes. Last two question.
Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir. This is Haroon from Qatar. I am working with Mitsubishi Heavy
Mhm.
Industries. So, as an environmental and sustainability officer, so going towards the certifications, I just want to know that is there any regarding the context or contents of the certification, are we able to understand any practical, assessment of the sustainability practices like, tracing and tracking data and reporting? Is this included in the course that we are going to, the certification that if we
You're
want to
talking
get that?
about the practical knowledge of these
Exactly.
particular elements.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Can you hear me, guys?
Hello.
Yes. Let me answer your question. See, if you evaluate the, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, please go ahead. Yes, sir. I can hear you. Please go ahead. Hello.
All right, I'm back. So the Harun question was the practical aspect. If you evaluate the content of IEMEA Sustainability Introduction and the Manager both courses, I request you to please drop a query to our team. They will a case study. You can see a case study and you can see
Okay.
evaluate so many things, and in the content there are some calculation in it. Recently I have conducted this session, this training in two bigger company, and both are the giant of their industry, and I saw this contents are very interesting and very practical, practical appropriate, practical oriented. So I request you to drop a query. Our team will share the sustainability, and we have autumn level 7 or level 6 as well. My team member will confirm the of environmental sustainability as well. So you can choose and you can take your decision after reviewing the content. Yes, the content has a practical
Okay. Thank you, sir.
knowledge as well. Thank you. Last question, guys.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर।
Walaikum assalam.
अच्छा सर, मैं बिजडू का स्टूडेंट हूँ सर। मैं एग्रीकल्चर इंजीनियरिंग का 5th सेमेस्टर मेरा स्टार्ट है सर। तो मेरा क्वेश्चन सर ये है कि एग्रीकल्चर जो है वो मिक्सचर समझे इन्वायरमेंटल वाटर का। तो एक तो ये क्वेश्चन है कि मैं अभी वाटर साइड पे चला जाऊँ या इन्वायरमेंटल एमएस लेवल पे। दूसरी चीज़ ये कि इन्वायरमेंटल रिलेटेड मेरा वैसे अपना ये है कि मैं इन्वायरमेंटल साइड पे चला जाऊँ, तो इसके लिए मुझे कोई डायरेक्शन भी बता दें, और कहाँ से मैं थोड़ा सा बेसिक भी ले लूँ इसके बारे में, इन्वायरमेंटल के बारे में।
जी अब्दुल गफ्फार, बहुत शुक्रिया. थैंक यू फॉर योर क्वेश्चन. I will ask your question. I will answer your question in Urdu and English. So you are a student. You are being confused to choose a right certification, a right field for the environment. आप जाना चाहते हैं environment या water sustainability की तरफ. मेरा मशवरा as a brother, as a facilitator आपको होगा कि you should go with environmental, because environment is a bigger domain, bigger term. सो जब आप बिगर टर्म लेकर मार्केट में आते हैं तो आपके लिए अपॉर्चुनिटीज भी ज़्यादा होती हैं. अगर आप एक लिमिटेड एस्पेक्ट लेकर आते हैं तो आपकी अपॉर्चुनिटी रिस्क देने वाली ज़ात बेशक अल्लाह की है, बट वी नीड टू गो ऑन अ बिगर साइड. सो यू
सर
शुड
मेरा
गो फॉर
क्वेश्चन है
एनवायरमेंट.
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन है
I request everyone, if and give me just 1 minute, Atif. I request all participants to open a camera because we are heading towards just final 9 minutes of our webinar. I want to see you. You see me, I want to see you as well. So I request you to open the camera. Yes, Atif, your question.
सर मैं बीएस इन्वायरमेंटल साइंस का स्टूडेंट हूँ बहाउद्दीन जिक्रिया यूनिवर्सिटी से. मैंने सेफ्टी
ठीक है.
सर्टिफिकेशंस की हुई हैं, निबोश, आयोश, ओशा एंड आईएसओ की भी सर्टिफिकेशन है मेरे पास. तो मेरा प्लान है
ठीक
कि
है.
4th सेमेस्टर के बाद गल्फ मूव करने का, 4th सेमेस्टर के बाद एज अ एचएससी ऑफिसर या इन्वायरमेंटल ऑफिसर. और अगर मैं एज अ इन्वायरमेंटल ऑफिसर लगूंगा तो मुझे निबोश ईएमएससी करना पड़ेगा या निबोश वैलिड है सिर्फ चल जाएगा?
देखिए, अभी आपका 4th सेमेस्टर है.
नहीं, अभी मेरा 1st सेमेस्टर है. मैंने 4th सेमेस्टर के बाद गल्फ मूव करना है.
हाँ, तो देखिए, आई कैन नॉट, टू बी ऑनेस्ट, आई कैन नॉट कमिट एज अ रिक्रूटर, क्योंकि मार्केट में डिफरेंट रिक्वायरमेंट्स हैं, राइट? मार्केट
Yes.
में डिफरेंट रिक्वायरमेंट्स हैं. यू शुड गो फॉर इन्वायरमेंटल मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम 14001 एंड इन्वायरमेंटल सस्टेनेबिलिटी सर्टिफिकेशन. सिंपल.
Yes, sir,
जितना ज्यादा
क्योंकि हर
सोचेंगे
कंपनी
उतना ज्यादा डिले करेंगे.
अच्छा ठीक है. Okay, thanks, sir.
Focus on
Sorry,
one thing.
I wanted to add something. Sorry, another attendees. Please, I request if there is any WhatsApp platform, could you put on in that platform?
Yeah, sure. I request my team to share the WhatsApp channel link of GSC in the chat box. Do join us on the WhatsApp. Our team will continue. We are conducting regular training. Our team member, Mr. Fazan Zafar, in the industry of environment and sustainability. I request Mr. Fazan Zafar to have a few words with us and conclude the session. Thank you very much, guys. I'm you, but over to you, Fazan Zafar.
Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. My name is Mohammad Faizan Zafar, health, safety, environment, and sustainability trainer and consultant. So, first of all, thanks to Mr. Afaq, who have led this session and have a great discussion on why environmental and sustainability knowledge and the following environmental and sustainability practices are important. I will just extend this discussion by highlighting global targets and you can say national goals related to environment and sustainability. You all are people are working in you can say in the Gulf region. I know some faces personally. So most of the faces are from KSA and UAE. So the need is to meet the targets or goals that have set by these countries. So Mr. Rafaq has shared most of the practices that must be followed or that must be following by the countries. So I will just speak on the digits and what are the facts and what are the figures. You can say at the global level, the UN Sustainability Development Goals guide countries on climate change. You can say clean energy, sustainable cities, and conservation. So after the Paris Accord Agreement 2015, uh, that commits nations to limit global warming to 1.5 degree to 1.7 1.5 degree centigrade and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. So UAE has set very bold targets, like you can say to 2050 target of UAE related to net zero uh, is very extreme. You can say they want 50% of the clean energy and 70% reduction in power sector emissions. So, who will work for this? Environmental and sustainability professionals. The only answer is environmental and sustainability professionals. But how they will get environmental and sustainability knowledge? I am maybe all maximum audience is can understand Urdu easily. So I will speak basically in Urdu. So most of the people can understand easily the what I am perfectly saying. यूएई 2050 के जो यूएई के टारगेट्स हैं ना वो ये है कि 50% ऑफ द क्लीन एनर्जी एंड 70% रिडक्शन इन पावर एमिशन सेक्टर के अंदर जो है वो डिक्रीज किया जाए. सो उसके लिए आपको पता है कि इन्वायरमेंटल एंड सस्टेनेबिलिटी प्रोफेशनल्स की जरूरत है. और अभी हम जिस चीज को मिस कर रहे हैं वो सिर्फ यही है कि जो भी पाकिस्तान से यूएई या सऊदीया की तरफ मूव कर रहा है वो ये सोच रहा है कि शायद हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी की ही डिमांड है. नहीं, आने वाले 5 से 10 सालों के अंदर सिर्फ और सिर्फ डिमांड इन्वायरमेंटल सस्टेनेबिलिटी की हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी प्रोफेशनल से ज्यादा इंक्रीज हो जाएगी. सो जो उसके बाद फिर देखी जाए कि अगर इन्वायरमेंट एंड सस्टेनेबिलिटी से मेन चीज अफेक्ट क्या करती है इकोनॉमी, तो सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी पॉलिसी 2020-31 जो यूएई की है वो यही इसी चीज पे फोकस है उसका कि वेस्ट को रिड्यूस किया जाए और रिन्यूएबल जो रिसोर्सेज हैं उनको सेव किया जाए। और इसी तरह से केएसए के बहुत सारे टारगेट्स हैं 2030 तक, वो जो है 50% ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जो है उसको रिन्यूएबल पे कन्वर्ट करना चाह रहे हैं। 270 मिलियन टन ऑफ कार्बन एमिशंस जो है उसको हर साल जो है वो रिड्यूस करना चाह रहे हैं 2030 तक। सो ये सारी चीज़ें, इसके अलावा इलेक्ट्रिकल व्हीकल्स हैं, उसके अलावा कुछ कार्बन टेक्नोलॉजीज हैं जो लो लो कार्बन टेक्नोलॉजीज ऐड की जा रही हैं व्हीकल्स के अंदर। ये सारे गोल्स आए कहाँ से? सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स, जो जिसे हम SDGs कहते हैं, ठीक है। तो मेन मेन फोकस हमारा यही है। हम भी जो है GSC जो है वो अपने प्लेटफॉर्म से बहुत हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी की ट्रेनिंग्स प्रोवाइड कर रहा है, लेकिन हमने लास्ट 1 ईयर के अंदर ये महसूस किया है कि इन्वायरमेंट एंड सस्टेनेबिलिटी का नॉलेज नहीं है, लेकिन जॉब्स बहुत ज़्यादा डेवलप हो रही हैं और जिसको मीट करने के लिए पर्सनस अवेलेबल नहीं है। सो मिस्टर अफाक से हमने डिस्कस किया एंड देन ये एक इनिशिएटिव था GSC का कि सर्टिफिकेशंस के ऊपर फोकस जो है वो हमारा मेन ना हो, अवेयरनेस जो है वो क्रिएट की जाए, क्योंकि सर्टिफिकेशन सेलिंग इज नॉट द मेन पॉइंट। एंड अभी यहाँ पे किसी फ्रेंड ने जो है वो डिस्कस किया कि सर्टिफिकेट मुझे कौन सा करना चाहिए। डियर, आप कोई सर्टिफिकेट ना करें, लेकिन आप कम अज कम अवेयरनेस जो है हेल्थ सस्टेनेबिलिटी एंड एनवायरमेंटल से रिलेटेड वो जरूर लें। एक दफ़ा आप एक वेबिनार अटेंड करें, सेकंड टाइम अटेंड करें, थर्ड टाइम अटेंड करें, देन आपका दिल करे तो आप सर्टिफिकेट कर लें। इफ़ यू सर्च इन द मार्केट के वहाँ पे कोई स्पेस भी इन्वायरमेंट एंड सस्टेनेबिलिटी की है या नहीं। हम हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी से बाहर नहीं निकल पा रहे। दैट इज़ द पॉइंट के UAE और सऊदीया के अंदर इस टाइम जो जॉब्स हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा स्क्वीज हो गई हैं हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी की। इन्वायरमेंट और सस्टेनेबिलिटी के ऊपर किसी की नजर नहीं है, जबकि वहां पे डेली बेसिस के ऊपर, मैं डाटा आपसे शेयर कर दूंगा, मेरी टीम शेयर कर देगी आपसे, डेली बेसिस के ऊपर इन्वायरमेंट एंड सस्टेनेबिलिटी की जो जॉब्स हैं वो KSA का जो टारगेट है, KSA का जो डिजिट है वो 107 जॉब्स हैं और UAE का जो है वो 67 जॉब्स पर डे हैं। आप देख लें कि कितनी जॉब्स जो है इन्वायरमेंट और सस्टेनेबिलिटी के ऊपर क्रिएट हो रही है। ये रिपोर्ट है UAE के और KSA के अपने जो ऑथेंटिक रिसोर्सेज हैं। सो नो आई विल कम टू द पॉइंट कि एक पर्सन है, उन्होंने यहाँ पे वाटर से रिलेटेड जो है ना वो क्वेश्चन किया था कि वाटर को किस तरह से जो है कम किया जाए। रीजन इज, उसका आंसर मैं थोड़ा सा दे देता हूँ। मिस्टर फाक ने बड़ा अच्छा उसका आंसर किया, लेकिन मेन चीज ये थी कि बेसिकली हम जिस चीज पे वर्क नहीं कर पा रहे वो ये है कि 2030 तक ग्लोबल वाटर डिमांड जो है वो 40% इंक्रीज हो जाएगी। ठीक है, अगर 40% ग्लोबल वाटर डिमांड इंक्रीज हो रही है तो आपको जारी बात है या तो वाटर रिसोर्सेज ज्यादा बढ़ाने पड़ेंगे या आपको वेस्ट वाटर को ट्रीट करना पड़ेगा। इस वक्त पूरी दुनिया जो वेस्ट वाटर ट्रीट कर रही है वो ओवरऑल 20% है, जबकि ये जितना जितनी कंजम्पशन है उससे डबल होना चाहिए। ठीक है, हम वेस्ट वाटर जो ट्रीटमेंट है या वेस्ट वाटर आप कह सकते हैं उसको जो है वो सेव करना है वेस्ट वाटर को, ठीक है, ट्रीट करके, हम वो नहीं कर पा रहे। फिर दूसरी बात, ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ पाकिस्तान के पास स्टोर करने के लिए रिसोर्सेज नहीं है, दुनिया के और भी बहुत सारे ममालिक है जो वाटर को स्टोर नहीं कर पा रहे। ठीक है, ये मेन 2-3 पॉइंट्स हैं और ये सारी चीज़ें जो हैं ये आपको बेसिक लेवल के इन्वायरमेंट सस्टेनेबिलिटी जितने भी कोर्सेज हैं उसके अंदर जो है आपको जो है वो गाइड किया जाएगा। सो मेरा मेरा सिर्फ इस जो है वेबिनार के अंदर 5 से 7 मिनट लेने के लिए सिर्फ यही एक था कि आप लोगों को थोड़ी सी अवेयरनेस दी जाए इन्वायरमेंट एंड सस्टेनेबिलिटी जरूरी क्यों है। ये आने वाले दौर के अंदर, आने वाले दौर से मुराद मैक्सिमम 1 ईयर एंड 1.5 ईयर, यही जॉब्स जो है आपने आज थोड़ा सा सर्च करना है कि हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी की जॉब जो है वो ज्यादा क्रिएट हो रही है या इन्वायरमेंट एंड सस्टेनेबिलिटी की जॉब ज्यादा क्रिएट हो रही है। देन आपको खुद पता चल जाएगा डिमांड क्या है और जॉब की डिमांड क्या है, रिक्वायरमेंट कितनी है और मार्केट में जो है इन्वायरमेंट एंड सस्टेनेबिलिटी से रिलेटेड जो है प्रोफेशनल है वो कितना प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है। सो हर पर्सन को साफ पानी चाहिए, हर पर्सन को क्लीन एनर्जी चाहिए, हर पर्सन को सेफ इन्वायरमेंट चाहिए, हर पर्सन को जो फूड है वो आप कह लें कि प्योर फॉर्म में चाहिए। और ये सारी चीज़ें जो हैं ये इन्वायरमेंट से और सस्टेनेबिलिटी से लिंक है। सो मैं मज़ीद यहाँ पे थोड़े से क्वेश्चन लूँगा, अगर वो क्वेश्चन करना चाह रहा है ठीक है, तो वो क्वेश्चन कर सकता है। एंड बाकी मेरे जितने भी टीम मेंबर्स हैं वो यहाँ पे अपनी कोई भी पर्सन जो है इसलिए अपना नंबर शेयर ना करे कि किसी को हमने सर्टिफिकेशन करवानी है। जो सर्टिफिकेट करना चाहता है वी आर ओके विद दैट, लेकिन जो भी अवेयरनेस से रिलेटेड चीज़ें हैं ठीक है, वो कैंडिडेट्स के साथ या यहाँ पे जितने भी मेंबर्स अवेलेबल हैं उनके साथ लाजमी मेरे टीम मेंबर्स शेयर करें, जो भी किसी की क्वेरी हो। कोई क्वेश्चन है तो काइंडली मुझे बताएं, आई एम अवेलेबल।
Assalamualaikum.
वालेकुम सलाम एहसान।
How can organization ensure that their sustainability training program delivers real environmental and social impact?
थोड़ा सा एहसान आप जरा ऊंचा बोलते हैं प्लीज, थोड़ी सी आवाज़ आपकी कम है।
I want to ask that how can organization ensure that